We're into the second round in Auckland, and it's that girl again, Alexandra Eala from the Philippines. She's just defeated Donna Vekic. Now she has a tough second round matchup. It's the Croatian, Petra Marcinko. That's right, and if you haven't done so yet, give us a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Let's get stuck into it, and we will start with none other than Alexandra Eala. Fantastic performance against Donna Vekic, and it seems that she's going to be playing another Croatian in the second round, maybe looking for revenge for her countrywoman, but it was a comeback victory for Alexandra Eala, something we come to expect these days from the Filipina. It was incredible. 2 hours, 40 minutes on the court and some hard-hitting tennis from both of the women. But she came through, as she seems to always find a way. An incredible performance. You can see the stats on the screen there. Break points won. It was very close. 6 out of 12 for Eala. 5 out of 11 for Donna Vekic. And you can see here, first serve points won. She had the slight edge there, and it was 67% to Vekic's 59%. Few too many double faults, I'd say, for Eala. 6, but I'd say looking at the double faults, Vekic hit 9. It is the first match of the season. I would expect players to be starting a little bit slower than they would normally, but the rallying was fantastic. There were some extra special ones in there, long ones where Eala came out on top, and she's got a lot of support there. It seems that after the match, I spoke to her and they said this to her in her post-match interview. We have some good Filipino support in the building. How special is a night like this? And she said, it's so special. If there's one thing I learned in 2025, it's that home is the people and not the place. Thank you, everyone. And there is that beautiful smile as well. It was just incredible, the atmosphere. She is bringing it wherever she goes. It's almost like the Fonseca effect on the men's side as well. Young players coming through from these slightly, I'd say, smaller nations, ones that don't have so many players coming through. And she is setting records for everything in the Philippines, it would seem. And we got Eala Tennis Goat from X saying, and it's only one match, but you can see that she improved her serve during the off season, and it's so great to see. And it will be Eala versus Marcinko on Thursday. Do not underestimate her next opponent, though. Same age, 20 years old, but this is one player that has been on the radar when she sort of hit the Pro Tour at 16. And it says here, anyway, Petra Marcinko hit the top 100 when she was just 16. Now, after spending 3 years developing at the ITF level, the Croatian looks ready to ascend into the big leagues, outlasting Camila Osorio Solano, 6'4", love 6, 7'6", so going the distance as well. But a very impressive performance from the Croatian. And it's 11 wins in a row. After winning back-to-back ITF titles. That should be on everybody's radar right here, because coming into a tournament, momentum is everything, and especially when you're a young player finding your feet on the tour. She's been playing in ITFs. Now she's playing in a WTA event, and yeah, she's up to a career best of 76 now. One to watch this year. And you can see some of the results she's been having. Look down this. It's all green, it seems. You have to go all the way back to November to when she last lost a match. So playing it against somebody in such good form. You can see she's been beating some good players as well along the way. We've got Roos, Dart. We've got Zvonareva in there as well. We've got Snegur. There's some good players. I wouldn't say they're the top of the top. And I wouldn't even say they are at Alex Eala's level, but when you're in form, you're in form. And that is one thing you can't take away from her. And it does make this match super dangerous. If either of them win this match, they've got a quarterfinal matchup against either Magda Linette or Cocciaretto. It's going to be a tough one no matter who you play, but I think both of them would fancy their chances. So only Cocciaretto has managed to get through in straight sets. But looking down all of those matches, I'd say potentially Eala's had the hardest match, and she's won it in dramatic fashion, as she seems to always do. We'll have to get to a prediction, because this one, as you can see, the bookmakers have it fairly even as well. We've got Eala at 1.8 and we have Marcinko at evens 2.0. So they can barely call it either. And it is a really tough one. I think it's going 3 sets, if I'm perfectly honest. I think the form you cannot ignore of Marcinko coming in, but you also cannot ignore Eala and the support. I think it played a factor against Donna Vekic. The crowd were the extra will that she needed to get her over the line. And I think that's what we're going to see again in this match. I don't think Marcinko would have ever been in this type of environment before. And we will see another Alexandra Eala victory. But that's my prediction. Eala in 3. Give me yours in that comment section below. Do you think she's going to do it? Or do you think Marcinko, is she too dangerous, in too good a form right now, and she's going to take out the Filipina? I would love to know your thoughts. And if you haven't done so yet, give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.